Wakanda forever. A little shout out to our boy Chadwick Boseman. Unfortunately, he passed away from colon cancer, but although he did pass away, he brought us some great movies within those 4 years of him having it. So, shout out to him. Welcome back, guys. This is episode 11 of the Radical Souls podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ethan. I can't stress this enough. Subscribe, like, comment, and notification bell.
Yes, sir.
32 people away from the giveaway. I guess people don't like free stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it is, though.
We almost there, though. 32.
So, today, guys, we're going to talk about, favorite superheroes because we talked about Black Panther a lot during the week when he had passed away, and we thought, why not? We're going to be talking about some Kanye West news that we heard about that had all of us kind of a little confused today, and we'll see what everybody thinks about it today. We're going to be talking some NBA playoffs because, all three of us are watching the Celtics-Raptors game. Let's go Raptors. And, it's been a really good playoff series. We're going to be talking some MLB games, especially our Mets and Yankees that have been looking very flat as of late.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap it up with some NFL news because we heard some real big breaking news that could kind of shake up the league if a certain team ends up with it.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Let's get it. So, Chadwick Boseman had passed away. That really hit differently for some of us due to the impact that he's had in some of the, I guess you could say, the African American community because he played Jackie Robinson in the 42 movie. He played Black Panther, and those are he basically played two of the biggest roles of any type of role you can play. Jackie Robinson has a big meaning to the African American community, and he was the one that kind of introduced the whole idea of bringing blacks and whites together in MLB. So that movie definitely moved people, and Black Panther is the only black superhero they really have, just that big superhero, especially in a company like Marvel that, there's a few, but they're not really that big mainstream hero. So
yeah,
he did his thing with those movies.
It really did. What kind of was a surprise to me was a couple months ago, people were really trying to go in on him because he was looking skinny. A lot of people on social media were making fun of him, and it's sad to see what have kind of come out of that. I mean, you never know who you're talking about when you're talking, so you just don't know what other people's struggles are. So next time you're talking, make sure you know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I thought he was such a genuine person outside of movies alone. He affected so many people, actors and actresses, everybody surrounding him.
Yeah, even you saw the latest pictures of him, even going through whatever he was going through. He was going to the kids' hospitals, just making kids smile and stuff. And you see a genuine person no matter what, that's really good to see.
Yeah, man, it's been a rough year.
It has, man. 2020 just needs to wrap up already, dog. Yeah. I feel I don't know if this is just me. I'm not even excited for the rest of this year. It just needs to be 2021 already.
Agreed.
This is going to be a year to forget, hopefully.
Yeah.
God.
But on a lighter note, it did bring up a nice topic for us. Me and Ethan thought about this a few nights ago. And we said, why don't we just talk about some of our favorite superheroes just because, superheroes are just that thing that some people like. Except Chris, which, we'll start with Chris.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I'm not really into comics or anything like that. I never liked it as a kid. I mean, I liked it as a kid, but it never grew into me like some people did. And, they stay with it. But my favorite was just always Batman. I mean, Batman was the one and only superhero that kind of grabbed my attention for obvious reasons. I mean, Gotham City was New York. As a kid, I was obsessed with New York, and I really liked the fact that he never killed anybody. He always just put him to sleep. So that was really it, though. That was it. How about y'all?
Ethan, I'll let you go.
Yeah. I got a lot. I'm gonna start off with the Flash, only because his capabilities, his him as a kid and then him growing up, be one of the fastest human beings alive. I was always excited to see him Shazam, I can get a Shazam all day because the
Wow.
the movie, how they brought him up, I love Shazam.
Yo. Can we pause for a second though?
Yeah,
I completely forgot about Shazam.
yeah,
Completely.
that
Yeah.
movie, that movie was
That
so
movie
good.
was so good and like it was funny and everything. I liked it. All right. You can continue. You didn't mean to interrupt. But that was a good pick. I had forgot about that.
um, I wanna be that basic person and say Superman, but I'm not just
It's
throwing
alright.
it somebody
For
out there,
Superman.
and that's about it for most superheroes. That's personal.
Well, you guys know me. I'm a really weird dude. I like sports. I like anime. I like superheroes. It's like the weirdest combination ever. But going to the Marvel comics. Um, I don't really talk about DC too much. I don't know. DC never stuck with me like that heavy. I mean, I like Green Lantern. I like Batman, Superman, the basics. But honestly, my top five of all time is, which I have a few Funko Pops behind me: Spider-Man, War Machine, Black Panther, Thor, and Wolverine. Cause Wolverine is just that dude. So like Wolverine was all the movies he comes out in. Like Wolverine's just the best character in all the X-Men movies, his own movies, and it's
Yeah.
always been a joy. But for me,
That's
like I
Uh,
think it stuck with me a lot more. Like all the Marvel characters. My dad has all the comic books. Like yo, he literally has like 3 shoe boxes just full of straight comic books in there. Like I don't know. I guess it's just something I've always bound to me and my dad. I guess you could say. So it kind of stuck with me.
I was just gonna say that usually like the people, I don't know if this is just me or maybe those that are listening too. I feel like the connection when it comes to superheroes and stuff comes from an older like sibling or somebody like above you. Because I feel like that's the people I always hear that are obsessed with like superheroes and comics and stuff. They're like, oh, my older brother showed me this, my dad showed me this, my mom showed me this, like, and ever since then, like, I love this like set of characters. I don't know. I just feel like I never had that. Like my brother was never into that stuff. My sister was never into it. My parents were never into it. But it's weird to see now because my niece is into it because her dad's into it. Like her dad's like he plays the Marvel of Champions game, like
Oh, okay,
the
word.
cell phone
Yeah.
game. And bro, he's like that man has had to spend like a couple racks like on that game through his cell phone. Like he's in a
Damn, you just gonna put him on a spot like that?
no, he says it like out loud. He says it out loud, so I'm sure it's good to say. But he's gone full in on that game. Like I'm pretty sure he's ranked on that game. And like the my little niece is like that. Like she loves like all the superheroes. She goes to see all the Marvel movies. Like she's all about when one of these movies comes out, like she's the one at the movie theaters. So it's good to see that like that's kind of where it stems from. And I'm not the it's not that I'm just a weirdo and I don't like these movies. Or I
Nah,
don't.
I
yeah,
agree. For
definitely.
for for me, like personally, not like Marvel or DC, but my brother put me on to Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like that was like, cause he was like, we had a 10-year difference. So like growing up, he'll like put on the show and like I'll watch it. So for me, like I saw my Morphin Power Rangers. I dad thought I was like the Red Ranger. My dad just come in and just started wilding out.
Yeah,
But I agree on a personal level, like you get that difference to
yeah,
see.
you do. So
So, talking about Black Panther and stuff, and that was one of Chadwick Boseman's like biggest movies. In all honesty, that's what everybody kind of knows him for. I kind of want to talk about just how good that movie was soundtrack wise. Like this, that album was crazy. I bumped it ever since he passed away. I probably played it like 3 times now, just because I don't know, like it
yeah,
hits different now. And talking about hip hop and culture and stuff, let's bring up Kanye because Will took a nice L today to open up the
twice.
day. The V3 700s.
Yeah, we're supposed to be a general release. If those that don't know, it's supposed to be sort of. I believe Ethan said what 15,000 pairs on Yeezy Supply. I asked out twice, but and I really wanted those two, like to rock for myself, and negative. So, but it's alright. If you copped an L, you should hit up Radical Souls.
Word. He got the cloud whites right there. If you want to show them real
Yeah,
quickly.
show 'em off. Show 'em off.
Still got them desktop.
Almost the same
Pretty
colors,
lit.
but came out today. So I mean, hey, if you asked out, that's a route to go.
Yeah, I
Very
really
similar.
like
Very
those
similar.
too. I feel like
Yeah.
they at least with those they were killing how can you say, with so many releases, but
That
lately
light blue.
yeah, lately them Fireways been crazy. Like it's they've been hitting different because they had that little span where they were iffy. They were iffy on some of the stuff they were coming out with, but I'm glad the last couple ones have been really good.
Yeah,
So
like 50 Shades of Tan and Brown. I don't know what was going with Yeezy that
yeah,
moment.
I didn't know what was good with that. So we'll see.
I mean, hey, another thing you can do is go to Radical Swords and buy these Jordans now while you can. Because I don't know if you guys heard about Kanye, what he said.
That's a fact.
Kanye said he wants to rock Jordans and that he thinks that even though he's with Adidas, he should have the right to wear Jordans.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, as long as
He's,
you wear some top three ones, it makes my top threes worth $1,200. I don't care.
How about you, E?
I say he's not wrong. Why not cross paths and let Jordan wear Adidas, Adidas wear Jordan? I
Yeah,
don't see what's
I
wrong
don't.
with it.
I mean, I don't see what really what's wrong with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't.
Chris, if we look at it from the business side, we
For
know.
well, from the business side, obviously they're not gonna let one of the people they play. They,
And Chris froze real quick, so I'll take over real quick. I think we was about to say was that it makes sense because you're not gonna take your biggest piece from Adidas. Like this is the only thing keeping Adidas alive right now, and like with that being the only thing keeping Adidas alive, you're not gonna have him wearing Jordans. That's not a good look.
It's true, but like you got like once in a while throw on a pair of J's. Like I feel like it's not right that all year round in this contract you gotta wear straight Adidas.
And Chris came back a little bit and froze again. Yes, he did. But yeah, and wait, hold up. There he goes.
Hey,
sorry about that for those that are watching. I just had some quick Wi-Fi problems.
Everyday struggles. But what were you about to say?
I was about to say, like, definitely that they're definitely not gonna let him rock a pair of Nikes or Jordans because they're paying him for who he is. Like, they're paying for Kanye West. They're paying for when he goes out to be in Adidas stuff. So I don't think he's gonna be able to wear Jordans. But from like the culture side of me and the person that loves sneakers, I think he should be able to rock Jordans. But from the business side, they're definitely not gonna let him. But it'd be cool to see, though. It would definitely be cool to see, if he could put on a pair of Jordans and then next day, they're worth, triple the price.
$1,500.
Yeah. So, oof.
So
But
with that being said, we're talking Jordan, we're talking Yeezy, we're talking basketball. Let's talk about these playoffs.
can we talk about the Heat pulling off game one?
Can we give the shout out to the person that said from jump that
Bro,
Miami
no,
might take that game one?
I said the Heat were going to go far like 4 episodes ago. Did I not?
he did.
We all that was all of our sleeping. We all said Miami's one of those teams that you can't sleep on. We all three of us agreed on well, you even said though like Miami could stretch the series even if they don't make
They
it out.
they really
They can.
can. They really can.
They got this game one.
That's what's up. How
Jimmy
about
buckets.
how about your boys over there in OKC? E catching
Yeah,
it
you
to a
see
game
CP3.
7.
That man
Yo,
is not
Yeah.
playing.
every time Ethan goes, yeah, we about to lose. They somehow just decide, you know what? Nah, we not losing because
Nah, we not. OD not losing.
Yeah,
So
nah. The way Russ been playing, he's been playing so good for OKC. Like I don't know what it is, but since he left OKC, now he's playing better. Cause last game he threw away the ball and gave us the W.
so
yeah.
now since you're an OKC fan, Ethan, are you willing to say that it's Russell Westbrook's fault that you guys never did shit?
110%. He was the reason KD left. He was the reason Harden left. He was the reason everybody left. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
that.
He is a, how can you say, he's a, you don't want to say self-centered player, but I feel like he definitely has to score his 40 points a game or 30 points a game. Like regardless if he's taking 40 shots or not, or whatever the case is.
It's
Those
So
been
those last
crazy.
3 possessions, man. The
Yeah, I was just
last
about to say that.
like he shot an air ball. After he shot an air ball, he threw it away, and Harden didn't touch the ball not once.
yeah. So but I do like, surprisingly, who I really honestly forgot about after he left the Knicks, and he high key made a difference last night. Gallinari, yeah. I was like, I think he put up over 20 points last night, if I'm not mistaken.
The
So
problem with
like,
Gatlo, The problem with Gallinari has been the injury problems, and that's happened since he got traded. Like he can never stay healthy. When he's on the court, he makes that big impact, but he's mainly off the court because he's hurt every other day.
That's true. So, but and now since by the time this will come out, we'll see that the Celtics have won this game. But there's a minute left, and Celtics about to win. So that's another good pick on my end. But
Told ya.
know what I'm saying? I am the guru of all. No, I'm just joking.
What? Weren't you the same person saying that the Mavs are going to beat the Clippers?
You're right, but okay, I couldn't predict that KP was going to tear his meniscus. All right.
True.
Let's see.
I'll give you that. Even though we could, because KP can't stay healthy.
But now that we're talking basketball, though, for those out there, if you are by your phone, Google Jamal Murray, and there's a picture of him yelling at the top of his lungs. Tell me he does not look like Daniel.
Yo, Dan, just move your hand. Just a clear, look to the camera.
Yeah, just look at the camera just one time. You OD look like him. You really do. The beard, the hair. Can you yell at the top of your lungs? Just mute your mic real quick so we can get the same picture comparison.
I mean, he was over there wilding out. He's like, ah!
Yes, you look just like him.
Out.
Yes, you do look just like him. It's all right. So now that we're on him, what do you guys think about that Game 7? What do you think is going to be?
It's going to be fun to watch. Can we talk about your bet, though, since that's kind of the biggest topic of this game right now?
Why you always got to put me out on blast like that?
It's a good topic. I like the topic.
All right, so I bet under, was it 218 tonight? The Mavs, Jazz are not going to score over 218.
Nuggets and Jazz.
Nuggets and Jazz. Nuggets and Jazz are not going to score over 218. They're saying I'm crazy because they think Jamal Murray and brain fart. Mitch is going to score 50 each. I said they can't do that again. They're OD not doing that again. If I'm a head coach right now and somebody put 50 points on me, I'm glad that my player put up 50 points, but that ain't happening twice.
Bro, Donovan Mitchell is
especially Game 7.
Donovan Mitchell is averaging, I think, a little bit under 42 points a game right now in the last 3 games.
And who's gonna help him?
I told you the breakdown. I gave you a pretty good breakdown.
Okay, break it down for those listening.
All right, so
we can compare this breakdown to what's gonna happen.
Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray will combine for a minimum of 80 points. Then I said, let me see if I remember on top. I think I said Conley and Joe Ingles will combine for 30.
That's
they said MPJ.
Ingles.
Jeremy Grant will combine for 30 as well.
MPJ hasn't scored jack the past 2 games. He's not scoring this game.
He has to.
Ingles is not making more than 1 3. Promise you that. Okay, keep going.
Then I said Jokic and Rudy Gobert will combine for a minimum, what I say, 40, 60,
40,
50?
40.
40. Yeah, it was 40. It was 40. Jokic and Rudy Gobert getting 20 each. You don't have them getting 20 each, Chris? Yo,
Bro,
all I know is you're really about to close the laptop. All I know is the minute that score goes over 217, you ever see me, you can text me.
All right, we'll see.
Next podcast, we're going to know.
We will know. Stay tuned.
Facts.
We'll see, though. I don't think so. I really don't think they're gonna even put up. I know they're gonna put up big numbers, but I don't think they're gonna put 100 points combined. I don't think that's gonna be a thing again.
Was that even a bet that you could have betted
on? Nah.
That probably would have been a good bet.
That's a negative.
Combined for over 90. Nice little parlay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I just have a feeling that they're gonna lock them down. They gotta have a lot of double teams and try and open the floor to other people because, I mean, look at what is it called? Look at Jamal Murray, bro. You lock him down. Who they got to throw the ball to?
Gary Harris, Jokic, Paul Millsap, MPJ.
I mean, those are all viable options, but they're not he doesn't have a 1-2 punch. He's just got reliable players next to him.
It's still Jokic team in my opinion.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's borderline there for me, but he's not there yet. I don't know. I just don't see it. But I don't predict
So,
things. I don't predict things right all the time. You know what I'm saying?
so what's the final
I may
score?
lose all my money.
What's the final score?
Go ahead, Dan. What's your final score? I'll
Final
let you go
score is
first.
gonna be 120 to 110. Jazz winning.
Chris?
120.
120 to 110. So
Who
I'm
the?
calling that shit right
I'm gonna
now.
curse real quick. Who the fuck's gonna score 120?
Telling you, bro, it's gonna be insane. Everybody's gonna be on fire, and Chris is gonna sit there just shitting.
I got a, I got 100. I got 100 to 80. Jazz.
It was for an 80.
Yo, 80.
80, son.
Yo, Mo Murray
80.
alone gonna drop 50.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. You said that about the Celtics, but it's about to finish right now at what 203. So
That's better defenses between the two teams, though. Ethan, what's your predicament? I said predicament. Prediction.
prediction.
I got 119 to 127 Nuggets winning.
Nuggets?
Nuggets winning.
127? You telling me the
127.
Nuggets can almost put 130? Tell me where they've done that. This whole like little bubble.
This
spurt.
whole season. This whole
That's
series.
they haven't put up 130.
Yo, Chris, you want to laugh? My favorite prediction was my dad's. He said, I told him about the bet when you had to dip. Cause I was like, yo, what do you think about this bet that Chris put on? He said they're going to score 220 combined.
Okay, so they did it game 1 versus the Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
2.
He's counting those games.
getting nervous.
Nah, I'm counting on my hands.
He's getting
Bro, they've
nervous.
only done that twice this season before the bubble. They're not putting up 130. They're not putting up 130.
Did you see the series?
Yeah, but they didn't put up – they put up 117, 105, 87. Look at the other game. The other game was 87, 124. Like, obviously, that was a blowout. It was game 3, but –
That was their only under game.
Oh, no, Doug. Oh, no, Doug.
Uh,
Not feeling it. Not feeling it for game 7.
Yo,
Game
so-
7 is not game 3. I feel like game 7 is going to be a completely different game, but we shall see.
So, Chris, I didn't say not feeling it. Can we talk about our Yankees and our Mets? How I'm not feeling right now? Cause
Bro, I'm not even feel like watching baseball after what's going on with the Yankees and Mets. Like, it's just so many injuries, dog.
Yo, we cannot catch a break right now.
At all. Can we talk about, like, you know, it's just so disappointing. I don't even want to, like, talk about it.
Bro.
Can you talk about the Yanks? Can you give the IR update on the Yanks?
So Aaron Judge comes back, re-aggravates his calf injury. I know they activated Zach Britton off the injured list, thankfully, because Chapman, they're still trying to pace him back a little bit.
Yeah.
DJ LeMahieu just came back, hit a home run in today's game. That was a nice little pick-me-up. Giancarlo Stanton, his hamstring, he did some hitting on the field last Thursday, but
I believe Glaber's still out, right? Or
yeah.
No? Yeah.
So it's been crazy.
Glaber's on the 10-day. Stanton's on the 10-day.
They still don't know what's good with Paxton.
Paxton's, I think, still
Jay
on the.
Happ got hurt as well at some point. It's a mess.
Severino is probably out. Is he still out or no?
Yeah, he had the Tommy John
With Tommy John,
beginning
right?
of the year,
Yeah.
so he's done till next
He's
year.
done till next year. So I don't know, Doug.
The
I want-
relief pitcher Tommy Canley, he also had an injury like in the beginning of this, so
Yeah, and Tommy Canley's been he was a solid pitcher for them.
he was gonna be mad holds last year in fantasy.
Yeah. So, but I don't even know what their record is right now. I haven't watched baseball in a little bit because obviously
They're
I want to
now.
say
They're 4.5 games behind
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's been hot though, bro. And no, I'm not hopping on the bandwagon for all you haters in the comments. Still a Yankees fan, okay? They've just been hot. And final score of the Celtics game: 102 Celtics, 99 Toronto. Okay, just putting that
It's
out
all right.
there. Just putting that
They'll
out
come
there.
back. They'll be fine. But yeah, the Yankees right now are 19-14, and Ethan's New York team is 15-20.
Oof.
Which that's another team that's had a lot of just unfortunate things.
Yeah, that team
Injuries
is.
and people opting out mid-season, and
Wow.
it's looking bad in New York right now.
Yeah, So
I
we'll
mean,
see
you
though.
guys called it. You guys said it. Too many games back to back.
Yo,
Yeah, that
it's been crazy to watch.
I don't know. If I was a player, dog, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I feel like if I was a player, like I would not want to. How can you say? Like I wouldn't want to be out there like that much. Like I would definitely, if I was the Players Association, this would be something I'm looking into.
Oh no, yeah, they're definitely gonna have to talk about this, especially because like they thought that doing 7 innings on a doubleheader was gonna help, but like, yo, 7 innings is still OD.
Still,
14 innings in a day.
bro, exactly. You're talking about like these are still major league players, bro. These guys are throwing at 80, 90 miles an hour. Like these
100
guys,
now, not even 80, 90,
yeah.
90, 100.
Like these guys are running at full speed. Like you're not playing little league baseball here. You're not playing AAU, bro. Where the second game they're going half-ass. Like the second game they're still going full sprint. Like it's not.
Bro, every game matters so much more now. Cause
Yeah,
look for
and that
example what I
too,
just told you. The Yankees are 4.5 games behind. Let's say they play Tampa next week and it's only 3 games behind. If they sweep Tampa, the Yankees are in first place after that, tied for first. But
yeah.
like every game matters that much more this year, and every team has to force their way to win, which some people might do some very effed up things to certain relief pitchers and other scenarios. So it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So we'll see though.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of shit shows, can we talk about what's going on in New Orleans in the NFL with their boy Alvin Kamara? I know Ethan loves Alvin Kamara, so I'll let him bring it up.
yeah, please.
Uh, this man wants that contract. He sees everybody with those big contracts, and he just wants to set out. But he's about to get traded, so
Yeah,
it's sad to
so
say for the Saints.
the
Do you
Saints apparently are taking calls on Alvin Kamara.
do you think he's worth 15 mil a year?
All right, so you know what messing him up a little bit, and shout out to my boy Le'Veon Bell, but I blame Le'Veon Bell for this. Everybody looks at Le'Veon Bell now and says, "I can catch and I can run, so I want that type of money."
I
Because
mean,
Alvin Kamara, you don't have to line him up as a running back. You can line him up as a wide receiver, and he's gonna destroy some of these linebackers and safeties.
yeah. I mean, I could see it, but
But
I don't
15
know,
mil is
bro.
still kind of
15 mil is still kind of a lot, dog. I don't know. I don't see it.
I think
I
they
don't
just
think.
paid Mike Thomas too.
yeah.
They just signed him.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gave Mike
Yeah,
Thomas that crazy amount of money, so that definitely doesn't help the situation at all.
yeah.
exactly.
So
So I wonder what's gonna happen with Saquon Barkley, Chris. How much you think Saquon about to ask for then?
I think he's a way better running back than Alvin Kamara, though.
Yeah, Saquon is probably, I would say, the number one, number two running back in the
He's,
league.
he definitely is, and I think he may ask for that same ballpark, but I don't think it's going to be 15 mil either.
It might be
I think
20.
I was just going to say, I think it's going to be a little bit like that 15 to 18 range, but it's still going to be up there. They're still going to have to pay him.
Let me see. Let me look up
And
Christian
especially
McCaffrey.
because he's been relatively healthy. I mean, he hasn't, like, obviously he's had normal running back, like, issues with the hamstrings and stuff, but, like, I feel like he's definitely going to ask for that money. And they're going to give it to him, too. I feel like there's no reason they shouldn't give it to him. Better said.
So if you see Alvin Kamara getting traded, you think the Saints think let's sign Leonard Fournette?
Negative. He's going to Tampa.
For
He's
what, bro? Y'all OD stacked
OD
up.
going to Tampa. OD going to Tampa. He's OD going to Tampa. Bruce Arians said it this morning. He said they're looking into it, bro. They want him, bro. Imagine him and fucking LaShawn McCoy in the backfield with
Did McCoy
all
get
them
hurt?
wide receivers.
Did McCoy get hurt? I'm bugging out. Am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't think he's hurt, bro. They just signed him like a week ago.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of
They,
the Chiefs. Forget it.
Let's see. Is he hurt? Now you got me.
they got
little-
Ronald Jones starting over him though.
Yeah, they do. They do. Rising up and let's
But
see.
that's still gonna be
Yeah.
a nasty offense.
But still gonna be a nasty offense. But even if it's just Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette, I feel like it's
That's a nice one too, because you got Ronald Jones who could receive, and you got Leonard Fournette who could run down people's face. So
Yeah, exactly. And I think that was the biggest complaint of him in Jacksonville. He wasn't an all-around running back, and they didn't like that. So, but I mean, that's what they drafted. So I don't know.
I mean, they kind of shot themselves in
Jacksonville.
the foot.
I was just gonna say Jacksonville continues to shoot themselves in the foot. So there's nothing.
Jalen
nothing
Ramsey. What was this dude? Yannick Ngakoue?
the quarterback. What's his name?
Blake Bortles.
Like Bortles. Like, no, they. That's another. They're never gonna get out that hole. They're the next version of football.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. So.
All right, so here we go. This is what I want to bring up. Christian McCaffrey had that contract that was $16 million.
Mm-hmm.
So how much you think Alvin Kamara should get? If Christian McCaffrey's getting 16.
Say 12, dog.
Yeah, that was like, I would say 12, 13 top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Christian McCaffrey was going off, son. And did he get hurt last year?
I don't believe so.
Not at all, right? I don't think he got hurt either.
I think Kamara got hurt last year.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah, because that was your first round pick, right? You last year in fantasy football?
Yep.
Right
when I needed him the most. Right when I needed him the most, he disappeared.
Homie pulled the avatar on him, yo. He needed him the most, he vanished.
So sad.
I mean, like I said, it's going to be real interesting to see the NFL because I don't know if you guys saw, but they had 4 positive cases between players right now.
Yeah, did you see where it was coming out of?
Nah, they haven't reported exactly. All I saw was there's 4 positive cases around the NFL with 6 coaches, I think, or 6 staff members have it.
Wow.
So hopefully this doesn't become an MLB situation where we're seeing double headers in a football game because we're really going to see people start burning stadiums down.
Nah, I don't think that could happen. That would never happen in football, dog. I don't think so.
Don't say never because
I don't even think they'd play within a 3-day span of each other, dog. That's too much. They got to give those guys at least 3 or 4 days. You may see them on a Monday, what is it called? A Sunday, Thursday back to back, or Sunday, Wednesday back to back.
Even then, they hate that when they got to play a Sunday and then a Thursday game.
Thursday, yeah. So
the players be spazzing. They be like, "Oh, so you want me to play a Sunday, Thursday? Y'all are cute for that."
Yep. So, all right. Well, I think
interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I really want to see how they end up setting everything up for the NFL. I am interested to see that.
2 weeks away.
We shall see.
Word. Let's go Jets.
Let's go Bengals.
Let's go Giants.
That's still a football team.
You see Joe Burrow.
Bro. All right, hold on. Before we end, bro, there's still 4 minutes. I want to rant a little bit, bro. Why are the Jets still having an injury problem? So I complained about this like 2-3 episodes ago, and every day all I see is this guy has a sprained ankle. Yo, our running back, the rookie, Perrine, the one that's behind Le'Veon Bell and Frank Gore, sprained his ankle in practice. I'm like, yo, y'all can't do anything right now, son. We got like 6 corners with hamstring injuries. Like, yo, oh my God. It's insane. I was talking so heavily about my Jets. I was excited. And then the injury bug said, nah, fam, I'm still here. Y'all cute for that.
Oof. So
they're not looking good there, and they're not looking good.
Yeah, not looking good at all. So
bro, I don't even know who our wide receivers are right now. Like, I think all of our wide receivers are out.
So really? Yeah, Robbie and Crowder?
Robbie is with the Panthers. Remember we signed Perriman. That's supposed to be Robbie Anderson, basically, pretty much.
So is James and Crowder?
Damn.
I mean, they said, was Crowder even practicing? Yeah, I think Crowder might be hurt as well. Now that I think about it, it's on my head.
Oof.
They got Chris Hogan and they got Crowder. I think are the only 2 healthy right now because Denzel Mims is hurt. Perryman is hurt. I think somebody else after that was hurt.
No, you guys can just sit out a season. It's fine.
That's fine. Just
it's cool.
Go get a good pick, bro.
Then we got the whole drama with Adam Gase and Le'Veon Bell, which I'm like I just want Adam Gase to get fired so we can find out the truth of what's going on behind closed doors with Adam Gase, son. Because Le'Veon Bell had to go to Twitter to talk about, I got a hamstring injury. First of all, I ain't hurt. Second of all, I'm gonna get hurt if I'm not practicing. So it's like, yo, like, why are we trying to trade him? I don't understand why people are talking about the Jets trading Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell is gonna be the best thing for Sam Darnold because it gives him a running back to throw to if he needs a bailout, and we have a better offensive line. Like, oh god, bro, I
Go on for days about the Jets.
I can go on weeks, B. But it's all right because we got the NFL season coming up, and people will hear me ranting every other week when we're losing, or every other 3 weeks in a row when we're losing, and we get one win.
At least you don't got to worry about the Patriots. So
Cam Newton, I was talking mad crap. We don't even got nobody to really guard Cam Newton anymore, so Cam Newton probably going to rush for like 150 yards on this.
Bro, did you see the reports coming out of New England?
That he's going to start?
Yeah, that he's running away with the job. He's learning the offense. That he's doing all the right things.
He's looking good in training camp.
Yeah, supposedly he's looking really good.
He's looking really good.
But
it's going to be a long year, man.
Let's see.
New York sports can't get right.
Yeah.
But we'll be back Thursday. We'll talk more about all these things that day. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, go to Radical Source and buy up.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
30 people.
100 we get. And a giveaway. Free giveaways. We want more free giveaways for you guys.
Thanks.
I don't get what people don't get. It's free.
But, hey, we'll get this right. Hopefully people subscribe, and, we'll keep this going.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.